touring here in New York City. We do not have that confirmed just yet. We're hoping to get that information, more clarity as to exactly what happened, because it's been over an hour now that we've been on the air, and already, things here have died down since we arrived. You guys are taking a live look here at the Hudson River. You have seen some NYPD flashing lights on the boats there, all the way down there, close to the Jersey side. But when I arrived, I saw many of the divers come out, NYPD, FDNY paramedics, all getting out of the water, which obviously that indicates that that's it. The rescue is now over, and we sadly know that 6 people are dead.
Yeah, no, it has to be so difficult for those divers that go in the water. They're tasked with the job of, unfortunately finding these bodies and bringing them back to land so they can be laid to rest. Just, you think of the trauma they go through, on a daily basis or something. It's quite.
So I'm still here, looking at this tragedy here. You can see where 2 children, the pilot, 3 children in all, the pilot and 2 adults, a total of 6 people was perished in this Hudson River. The Hudson River is no stranger to this kind of tragedy. In 2011, there was a helicopter that went down in the Hudson River also. All life was lost, unfortunately, at that time. And we can remember back in some time, I don't remember the date or the year, some years ago, when the pilot, got into difficulty and he landed aircraft on the Hudson River. It's the same Hudson River, so the Hudson River is it's a savior sometime, and sometimes it's a tragedy, So, that pilot that landed plane there on the Hudson River back in the time, it was really an honor there, But this time, it's sort of different here, where this helicopter, went down. So I'm still here, courtesy from Fox 5 in New York. We just, sharing what I watched today, or I'm watching today with all my people, enough love and respect. I'll continue to take a look at this as I share it with you all right now. Bless you.
Think of how loud that must have been, and we've seen the video now. This dramatic video of this helicopter just plunging from the sky so fast. So something went really wrong, really quick. Clearly made a sound that a lot of people noticed. But honestly, now that we have the benefit of seeing this video, by the time you even look up, this thing was already in the river. You didn't have long to catch it. We're hearing more from people who heard something go wrong than actually saw it. And when you see this video at all, unfortunately, it makes perfect sense.
It's unbelievable. The entire propeller, like both blades, were completely detached from the body.
It seems to be that the whole rotor head disconnected from the helicopter, which is really unheard of. If that indeed is what we're seeing here.
Isn't that bolt really come loose like that?
Well, you're supposed to check those, and every pilot pre-flights their aircraft, including helicopter pilots. So there's things you're supposed to check to make sure that your bolts are secured and things are aligned and what have you. Otherwise, you're going to not take the flight. But even if you do the check, that doesn't mean that something can't happen in flight.
It's a risky flight.
So there you see some footage there that where the propeller or the rudder detached from that helicopter. You see when it's plunging to the Hudson River there. So it's a tragedy here, which no one ever wish for anyone. But sometimes things do happen, as we go along life journey. You know what I'm saying? So this is it, and you don't know when it's gonna happen. You don't know when it's gonna happen. These people lost their life in such a tragic incident here on the Hudson River, New York.
I'm hoping Nick, because maybe he has a pilot, he can give us some insight into what exactly they saw. This is from Bruce Wall. He saw the helicopter literally falling apart, is the quote, in mid-air with the tail and the propeller coming off. The propeller, he says, was still spinning without the aircraft as it fell, he said. And another woman, Leslie, was looking at it happen from Hoboken, New Jersey. She saw the helicopter spinning uncontrollably before it slammed into the water. She says there was a bunch of smoke coming out of it and it was spinning pretty fast as it landed in the water really hard. And Nick, I just wanted to ask you about this testimony from Bruce Wall, who's saying the helicopter falling apart in midair with the tail and the propeller coming off, and that the propeller was still spinning with the aircraft already, I guess, detached and falling into the water. It's really quite horrific here. And as we now know, 6 people dead, 3 of them children, and it appears the pilot also died aboard that ship. And we're going to be hearing from the mayor very shortly. But Nick, I thought you might want to weigh in on just what they thought they saw.
Yeah, well, what that eyewitness saw, someone can confirm that by looking at the video, because you can see the rotation, the blades spinning. The helicopter's already in the water at this point.
And the tail came off too.
Now that's interesting, because that's something new. Why
Well,
would
the
that
previous
happen?
video,
It looked
like that. It's like this thing's already apart
Now,
before you
did
hit
the
the
tail
water.
come off on its own? Did the blade separating slice the tail off?
Right, yeah.
That's to be determined, but
That would be the most logical, probable scenario, right? The whole top propeller came off, and it looks like it almost, hit the back of the helicopter, and then it just fell.
Exactly, but once the whole top of if that whole rotor head came off, that was it right there, because there's no lift anymore being generated by the blades.
So it's free falling.
It's free falling, and then potentially spiraling down because of the momentum that it was.
Looks like it was going so fast it didn't even do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you could sort of see there was a little bit of a spiral in that one video we had earlier, but it definitely would be uncontrollable at that point.
Yeah. All right, let's go to Meredith Foreman now. Meredith, you've been with some bystanders and some witnesses. What more can you tell us?
Sure. So again, the witnesses are kind of few and far between out here, but we have no ship that has a crane looking.
So I'm just sharing with you
has moved closer to the
something that
wreckage
I'm
of where
watching
this
today. Is
helicopter there were
if
some
you're just
people
joining
on the
us,
boat a
it's
few
a
seconds
tragedy.
ago, looking
2
over the
adults and the pilot
helicopter.
of
It
this
seems like,
helicopter lost their
that's
life,
been placed
including
to
3
help lift
children.
the
That
wreckage
6
out of the water whenever they
6
decide to do
people
that.
has lost their life here in
The last victim
New
was
York, in the
finally
Hudson
pulled from the water
River,
just a short time ago.
courtesy
So
of
again, since that happened, this
Fox Live,
ship that looks
Fox
like it
5
will lift
Live.
the wreckage out of the water,
I'm
has
just
pulled
sharing
up to
with,
the pier, and it
with
looks
my
like they are
my
kind of
viewers
congregating
right
over
now.
there.
It's Fox 5 Live. It's happened at about 3:30, 30 plus this evening,
Covering the pieces
on
of
the
this
10th of April 2025.
I feel like I remember on the Miracle Hudson, they take up the West Side Highway, they take it to some facility.
Yeah, they'll take it somewhere to analyze what happened and try to collect all the pieces, since it indeed looks like things came catastrophically apart on the helicopter. So they're gonna have to try to find those pieces. I mean, the one young boy that we interviewed earlier said he saw the blade floating down the river. And I think that was his comment. So there's a hint right there where they're going to be searching to try to recover, pieces of the helicopter to try to put it back together again and figure out what went wrong.
And really, right now, it's just eerily quiet on scene. Looking at that helicopter upside down where it landed after something went catastrophically wrong on board at 3:17, so just a little over 2 hours ago. To bring you up to speed, if you're just joining us now, 6 people dead, 3 children after this crash took place a couple hours ago, Hudson River, Jersey City side. We're looking, that's the Holland Tunnel, to give you the air vent above it, to give you a sense of where this is all taking place. We're waiting to hear from Mayor Adams, public safety officials, what we know. Unfortunately,
So that's what I'm sharing with you today.
we really learned a
So
lot in a short amount of time.
as I go along, I'll share some more if I get some more information. As I watched here,
Pretty early on,
Fox
and
News,
people now are
5, Fox 5 out of New York,
Let's bring in Kyle
where
Ray, the aviation
5,
expert.
6
Kyle, when
people
we
lost their
talked
life, and a
we
helicopter
learned
crashed
that
there
the
in the
propeller
Hudson
blade
River.
broke off,
Keep
and
watching. Enough
we
love
heard
and
from a
respect.
witness that
DJ
the
MG
tail
out there.
also broke
Even
off.
when I'm in there, I'm
There
out
were a
there.
few different,
Alright.
spots
Blessings, love, love, and
in the
respect.
water.
Alright?
Tell us.
Like, share, subscribe. Touch the notification bell. And I also wanted to comment. Blessings, DJ MG. Out there with the Out There program. Enough love and respect.